all right. Welcome to the Sideboard, and it's time for Subscriber Sunday. My name's Eric, and you're watching Subscriber Sunday here on YouTube Gaming. So if you like tonight's show, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So it is Subscriber Sunday. We've got three great decks for you guys. And we're going to start out with the first one here, and I'm not going to spend much time before we just get right into it. And that's going to be our green-white tokens deck, the green-white Ixalan deck, if you will. And hold on just one moment. Let me get a few other things up here. I don't know why we closed that out. Need to be able to make sure that I shout out the creator of the deck here. In the meantime, Ambrose, Andrew, Doc, who else is in here? Crewfix, everyone, welcome to the sideboard. Let's see here. Let me find. Is the creator of the deck here? Who did make this one? I had it up and then I closed it out right before stream, and it was like Oh, Venersis. Okay. Uh-oh. What's going on? Advertisements. Got to get rid of that. Yeah. All right. We're back in action, guys. Venersis created this deck, and it did not have a sideboard to it. And, you know, as usual, I don't, put a whole lot into the sideboard, because I don't know what your local meta is. I kind of just make the sideboard based on some things I think we're going to need based on what I see missing out of the deck. Also, the land base was extremely generic with just like 9 forest, 11 plains. It had no deserts in it whatsoever. I did throw in a couple Sheffet Dunes because we are a go wide strategy. The scattered groves were not in the deck. I felt that the deck could actually use them, considering it is a 24 land deck, and it can produce a lot of mana. Since we had a couple extra deserts, I went ahead and threw in a couple deserts that I think this might be one of the better decks to put it in. A lot of our creatures are really important. We don't have a lot of multiple copies of those creatures. We have like only one copy of Pashira. So, like being able to just kind of put that away when we have all of this extra mana and things, it might actually be useful. So I went ahead and threw this in. It was going to be Hostile Desert, and you could probably even throw a Hostile Desert in here in this slot, because there's a cool little interaction if you are able to throw some lands in your graveyard. And one of those is you can activate Hostile Desert at end of turn when you only have 3 creatures on the battlefield, to give you that 4th creature to flip over that Growing Rites. So if you wanted to go with Hostile Desert instead of Endless Sands, hey, more power to you. And I wouldn't say anything bad about that for sure. But other than that, the land base is pretty straightforward. It's green-white, so we didn't have to get really tricky with that. And the 1-drops, we got some Narnum Renegades here with a little bit of Revolt. The deserts also help with Revolt. Also, we're going to be losing tokens and things like that from the servo tokens. We have Pashiri. And yeah, Growing Rites is awesome, Doc. I like it. Hope Tender can untap a land, and Growing Rites becomes a really powerful land. So I think the Hope Tender is so that you can untap this land. So I think that's the reasoning. If we can produce massive amounts of green mana here, we will need, and there is an importance for having actual white mana in our land base, because we're going to need to pay for white abilities here, like Master Trinketeer to create a servo, or possibly even we want to pay for Oketras. And the more, like, if we can create 8-9 green mana, then we need at least two white mana to be able to make those go off. So what's the payoff? What I just said right there with the Oketras and the Master Trinketeers, allowing us to really just pump more into it, to be able to quickly afford the Pashiri and things of that nature, is the one of the major payoffs for it. We also have a way to go find our Growing Rites. It's kind of just a go wide strategy, and if you can continue to go wide, then you can do some really nice things here. and you can Saram's expertise and cast a growing rights off of it. So we have the chance to flip growing rights pretty soon, especially considering we can put a 1-drop down and then put down a 2-drop, and then on 3 actually cast a Saram's expertise and a growing rights. So we've got a couple really nice interactions here, and that's another reason for the Hope Tender. The very first turn, you're just gonna you know eh, I don't really like her in trying to get to the turn 3 growing rights flip, but it's not very bad. Now, the one thing that I'm not 100% on is I would like to see something else that we could do with 4 mana at instant speed once we flip this growing rights. Because if you have 4 bodies on the battlefield and you flip this on 3, what could you do with that? What could you pump into that? So I really like having walking, or sorry, we need an instant speed thing. So none of this is actually already going to be on the battlefield when we flip on 3. So that's one of the reasons I haven't played a Growing Rights of Illimak deck, is because I just don't see a really good green payoff that's instant speed. Because, again, you're going to have all of that mana on 3. That's the whole point. To wait till you have to untap on 4 to play something else and then tap this, for a payout. Even on 4, let's say we throw down an Oketra, we don't really have a green payout for that. So we would have to float a bunch of mana, play the Oketra, and then leave that 1 white open. So it's really, really tricky. And, I think that I think that we're waiting on a good part. Like a 4 mana, put it this way, in Modern, you would be using Collected Company. Flip it on 2, and Collected Company on, their turn on 2. Just really brutal. And if we can flip this on 3, how do we get some use out of that? So that's how I would want to abuse it, but unfortunately we just don't really have the cards right now. But that's the deck. We're going to go wide. We're going to put some tokens out. We're going to make a lot of things, and let's look at the sideboard before we get a little bit farther into it. Again, there was no sideboard to this, and oh yeah, Happy New Year's to everyone. I may be talking a little bit fast because, it's New Year's. I'm an adult and I have pre-gamed. So, punt counter through the roof tonight, guys. Yeah, I'll watch this later, and if it was really, really bad, we'll just replay the whole thing. But we got a couple of authorities here. I threw those in. I really like Gideon's Intervention. He has 4 Ixalan's Binding in the main board here. I went ahead and threw 3 Gideon's Interventions in the side. I mean, with that type of control, we should be able to deal with just about anything. I put a couple Pounce in here. You get the Oketra down. She can't do much. You might be able to pounce with her. Heroic Intervention to save us from those board wipes. If we're playing another white deck and we're worried about, Fumigate or something, we're going to bring in the Heroic Intervention. And then Oath of Ajani, I just thought was a really, really good card here. And then, of course, when I put 2 Oath of Ajani's in, I felt, hey, why not? Let's throw in a couple of Johnnies themselves, and then Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista was the one of the things that I thought we could do with all this excess mana that might actually be useful. So if we do end up against some kind of other token strategy or something that allows us to really go off, but we can't like swing in, maybe we'll bring in the Walking Ballista. Now, there's a lot of other things you could bring in, a lot of other answers, and this deck is kind of just doing catch-alls with the Ixalan's Bindings and the Gideon's Intervention, so we should have answers to pretty much anything there is to answer at all. So, everything else was kind of up in the air on just having a little fun in the sideboard, so that's kind of where I went with it. Ambrose, I hope you like the sideboard there now that you've seen the Walking Ballistas. But that's the deck. Let's go ahead and jump into the lobby and get us a couple games in. I had to rent more than 100 cards, so we'll have to actually grab the 3rd deck before we can play Burn. Still missing a couple cards out of it. I tried to just pick them up because they're, commons, uncommons, that sort of thing, but believe it or not, none of the vendors had Flame Lash, like this 4 mana common. Well, we won the dice roll, so we're going to be on the play. We've got Ixalan's Binding. We've got, we can start looking for stuff. We're not very fast. Got a lot of lands here. but we can go 3, 4, follow up. If it's a red deck, we're in some major trouble. Technically, if we draw more lands, we can start cycling on 2, considering we have nothing else to do on 2. It's not horrible. I'll keep it. This allows us to go get a creature or an enchantment. So I think I'm just going to play the forest and pass. I don't see any real reason to play the plains over the forest. Oh, hey, look. Another green-white deck. Okay, so another Ixalan's Binding. Definitely probably just going to cycle right here. I know the deck needs a lot of land, but Adorned Pouncer. Okay. So let's go ahead and cycle. Master Trinketeer. That's cards are kind of off screen for you guys, aren't they? Let me fix that. Let's get this out of studio mode here so we can fix things a little bit easier. There we go. Alright, so let's get that chat back up. Alright, so that was the end of his turn. We ended up drawing a land anyway. We get a Master Trinketeer. I kind of want to just go look for something this turn. Although, I mean, we could Master Trinketeer this turn. Yeah, sure. We'll Master Trinketeer this turn. Just to throw down a body. We can't block, but we'll throw down a body here. And then next turn, maybe binding the cat or something. Like, the bindings would be really good. Like, just get rid of them. Adonto Vanguard. I actually think I bind that. Wait a minute. It only gets... Oh, yeah. We don't bind the Vanguard. We'll bind the cat. I don't know. He may have, you know, protection up for it now. Alright, so we get a Growing Rites. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just cast Binding. And we're going to cast it here. And we'll see if he wants to pay 4 life to block. If he pays... Yep, he's going to Blossoming Defense, so he'll have to pay 4 life to block here. Alright. I mean, we're definitely going to take a punch, but I would much rather this green-white aggro deck. Like, we've got a really bad start here. We need some servos. Servos would have been really good for us. Yeah, the Vanguard's brutal. Like, the idea is to hopefully use the Vanguard against him, but... Ooh, Rishkar. Yeah, we're gonna need something real soon here, guys. So he's only getting in with the cat. He's tapped out this turn. Oh man, we get another land. I think we go ahead and get in with the cat. Or get the cat, and we'll just be done with that. I know that's a major part of the strategy is the double strike. Not willing to trade any of these. I mean, I'd be willing to do it in combat on his turn, but hopefully next turn, like Saram's Expertise off the top would be so good for us. I just don't know if I'd play the Itlamok or the... Yeah, I'd probably play the Itlamok. Yeah, we're in some... Oh, we didn't swing. Alright, well that's not a Saram's Expertise. I think we... Let's see. Itlamok will allow us to get a creature card or a land card. Well, we don't need land this turn. Let's see what we can get here. Another Oketra the True. Well, that's not what we wanted. but we'll take it. Let's go ahead and Ixalan then. And now we'll see all the enchantments, right? Okay, so what do we want here? Drover, Bashira? We can start cranking out dudes with Bashira, but then again, so can he. Yeah, let's go with Bashira. This way we can play that next turn with Oketra. Man, that's brutal. Lifecrafter's Gift and Lifecrafter's Awakening at instant speed for mana and green. So the Lifecrafter's Awakening, I actually looked into that, but you have to have an artifact in there somewhere, and you need to turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 to do it, and artifact doesn't fit. Unless, like, the artifact's like Bomat Courier. Yeah, it just doesn't fit. Wow, we really need something. I mean, he's... Well, there's a Servo Expedition. So we can do 1... Alright, we've got 6 mana. We're going to play Oketra. Servo Expedition. Hi, thanks for the subscribe. Zachary, thank you. So I don't think we swing here. I mean, we've got Oketra online. That's pretty good. We do flip the Ixalan. So we have 7 mana next turn. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's making a dude with his... Okay. So Oketra can block unless he can remove stuff. And Oketra being able to block is pretty good. It's pretty good. And she creates warriors with vigilance. This guy creates, 2/2 servos. So they're only 2/2s while he's here, but yeah, that air thing's gonna be a problem. Definitely need some type of life link. Okay, so let's do this like this. We're gonna play Shira. We're gonna play... I shouldn't have tapped the white one. I think we're alright though. And then we're going to tap this for 7 mana, 8 mana. Yeah, I shouldn't have tapped the white one. We could have left it up. I don't think it would have really mattered. We're still only making 2. So let's go with 1 here. And we'll go with another. And yes, we'll leave that 1 mana open. We'll begin combat. Cancel. So we're definitely going to start pushing damage here. And as much as we can. Oh wow, so he's going to take 4 there instead of taking 6. Plus he'll take 4 more. Okay. Well, he's got a lot coming at him next turn then. Yeah, we've got a lot coming at us. I assume he sacrifices this chef at Dunes. So, Happy New Year's, Radil. Happy New Year. New Year's Eve, New Year's, Happy. Oh no, not the appeal. Not the appeal, no. That's pretty good. All right, so he puts the appeal on Attune with Ether. I mean the Aether Sphere Harvester and cracks us for 9 with trample. Yep, that happens. Let's get into the sideboard. So 100% without a doubt, this Walking Ballista is coming in. Ixalan's binding is good. I think he's going to get some things down a little bit early. So I'm going to trade it out for Gideon's Intervention. Narnum Renegade is good, but I'm a little bit worried about him outgrowing us. So I'm going to bring in the Oath of Ajani's, and I really want those Pounce. So probably going to just discard these for the Pounce. Maybe it's the Heroic Intervention that we need. We'll cut a Hope Tender. Like, Hope Tender is only really good if you have the Itlimoc flip. So I'm just going to roll like this. Yeah, I just thought Pounce was good, so I threw Pounce in the sideboard here. It was originally going to be Prey Upon for the 1 mana, but the instant speed of Pounce seemed like it was relevant. Man, that would have been nice if we'd had a couple lands. What is going on? No. Mulligan to 5. No. Why? Not like this. Alright, so we're going to mulligan. Alright, we're going to keep. Yikes. We've got 3 lands. I'm going to put that on the bottom. We can't afford to... I'm just playing it tapped. It doesn't matter. Could have played this and then played it next turn. So I could have left something open, but, like, what am I going to leave open with green? I definitely want to just do this, and then if we just keep drawing lands, like by turn 4, we'll probably just throw out a land. I don't understand why this is Drover the Mighty. Like, if you don't have a single dinosaur in the deck, then Drover the Servant maybe is just better. Like, I get it, he doesn't have a lot of energy production, but you know, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, let's, I actually want to just Itlimoc here. Ballista, yeah, seems pretty good. That made this more valuable. Just depends on if we top deck a land. If we top deck a land next turn, we're just going to play Drover and Scattered Groves. Or play Drover and cycle the Scattered Groves. I'm going to swing here. I'm okay with it. If I can get rid of his 2/1 for one of my 1/1s, I'll take it. If he doesn't block, then we're trading 2 for 2. Right? That's what I was thinking. Like, if Drover's there, we definitely, like, instead of Authority in the sideboard, maybe it should be Kanjali. Like, the Sunwing would be good there. No, the deck doesn't have Blossoming Defense. It's got a couple heroic interventions in the sideboard, which gives everything hexproof and indestructible. So, doesn't really save you from an hour of devastation, but wow, we just hit another. Well, then we're gonna play our land. We're gonna play Drover. We'll attack Gideon if he wants to. If he wants to save Gideon, then I'm okay with that. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I mean, I know. If we would have kept it alive, we would have had 4 next turn, but this is not the card I want to cast until after this is flipped, so. Although shooting that Adantos Vanguard would be nice. Do we just take 4 here? Yeah, sure. I'll take 4. That's really good. Okay. attack Gideon and see if he wants to take 4. No, he's just going to let Gideon take it. Cool. Well, if he zeroes Gideon again next turn, that's good with us. Because we're definitely looking at flipping Itlimoc next turn, unless he can like do something here. Oh, he's already indestructible. We know what's going on. This be a Fumigate. And that will be Gideon, and he'll swing 7. Wow. Alright. Alright. Let's have it, Gideon. Let's have it. Well, I guess we Trinketeer. He can swing 7 again this turn. Yikes. Do we take it? He can actually crew up Gideon and Chef at Dunes. Wow. Yeah, he's got everything. Just got everything. Nah, there's no Settle in the deck. He didn't have Settle in the deck, so I didn't put it in the deck. But maybe we should have. I don't know. Wow, Resilient Kenra and everything. Well, I mean, I guess we make him take 4. Of course, he may not even do it. He may not even take 4, but yeah, figured he would. Adanto's Vanguard, man, that card's awesome. Card is awesome. It just trades with other cards all day long. There's an Adorned Pouncer. Man, that just got us there. So I'm gonna run this back one more time. It just feels bad that, you know, we just really didn't get to see the deck go off at all. So I'm going to run it back one more. I definitely think we should play it one more, you know. Again, he didn't really have a sideboard for us, so if this is the deck that was posted and this was the deck. Hey, Jeffrey, I am scrolling the red-white approach under my logo. Am I really? Like, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, okay. The deck list. Ah, my bad. Let's fix that. I don't have the other one, but I can get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so we're going to keep this. We've got lands, we've got Tinder, we've got Saram's Expertise, we've got all the things that we're supposed to have. Like, if this deck is good, then, like, this should be one of the better openings, I guess. I mean, the chances of hitting that, you know, turn 3 flip are astronomical, especially considering the deck's not actually built to abuse that. So yeah, definitely a decent draw here. Depends on what our opponent does, but yeah, again, the green-white tokens variant here is just it's a little bit slow to the curve, you know, and you're not doing enough. Putting out a couple 1/1s is just it's not enough, right? No Maul to 5. We might actually get to see this thing, Andrew. So if I were to build a green-white tokens list, I don't think I could start the list without 4 copies of Legions landing in the deck. So I mean, there's a couple things that I just think belong in this deck that are just not here. And I'll talk about those here in just a moment. But we're going to go ahead and play it one more to see if we can get something going here. What is our opponent doing? Come on, opponent. Come on. All right, you win, opponent. Congratulations. Nobody? Really? I could have sworn I just seen somebody there. All right, well, whatever. No processions either. Right, like there's a lot of cards that are just I would expect to see in a green white tokens deck that are just not here. Yeah, I mean it's a green white Itlamok deck. So if it is a green white Itlamok deck, then why aren't we abusing Itlamok? Well, there's no real way to abuse Itlamok. So therefore, I mean, I know Venersis is going to be like, man, he just butchered my deck. But that's my actual thoughts on the deck. I mean, I think the deck is split. If you really are an Itlamok deck, then you should be definitely running more turn ones, because if you want any hope at all at flipping this, then you got to hit this like huge curve, and that curve revolves around hitting any turn one dude, a turn two dork, and a turn three Saram's Expertise with your Itlamok. So the only combo is just Saram's Expertise Itlamok, but you have to have the setup before it, and you would need to have a surplus of one drops and then a surplus of 2 mana dorks to really want to abuse it, and then you would need a surplus of things to do with it once you got it. So in Modern, they got great things like Collected Company, and they have what is it, Court of Calling. So like these cool things that you can do with 4 mana at instant speed. We just don't have that. So therefore, the Growing Rites of Itlamok part, that's not really what I feel the deck should be built around. It looks like the deck's kind of built to go wide with, servos and thopters and things like that. But if you really are a go wide deck, and so if you are a go wide deck, then why don't we embrace go wide? And in that case, I don't really think that this is a beneficial card. I don't think Narnum Renegade's a beneficial card. So, you took second with 4-color Uncaged Energy. Nice, nice. So I definitely believe there's some things wrong there. Oh, do we have an opponent? Hey, we do. All right, cool. That's probably been there for a minute. Let's fix this. We can keep. We got a Hope Tender on 2. We can probably draw another land, so we'll just get into this. We got Servo Expedition. We can do some stuff. I would actually like Servo Expedition and see if we can Master Trinketeer on 3. And then like 4 Master Trinketeer again. Man, wouldn't that be cool? So let's just play this Scattergroves and pass. I'm going to go ahead and throw my yields up, so we don't waste time here. Ah, blue-white approach, huh? Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get out some bodies here. At least if we don't hit more lands, we can throw out this Hope Tender for next turn. Wow, okay, so he just didn't have lands. Like, what's going on? Man, we just really need to show this deck a little bit more. Like, I know I'm spending a ton of time on this one deck, but I'm just not getting the opportunity to show it, and then again, it just made the construction of the deck may not allow it to be shown. And if that is indeed the case, then that's a sad event. So do we come down with a, yeah, we're gonna keep it. Okay, so we've got a Master Trinketeer on top. I'm gonna leave it. I'm leaving it on top, and I'm playing this because I don't want it to come in tap later. The turn 2 here is more important than the turn 1 in my opinion, especially when we're chancing another land. So again, I'm gonna open up. Well, this gives us a Trinketeer guaranteed next turn. We could take the risk and go for the 4 points of damage on 3. Yeah, let's do it. Also throws up some extra blockers for us. We're just going to take a risk for it. If it doesn't pay off next turn, we'll just go for the Drover so that we can get it on 4. I think that's like the best line anyway. If this was like a red deck or something like that, I would 100% take this line, because I would be worried that they would just burn the single dude that I have. But here I'm not actually that worried about that. If we top deck a land, nah, we didn't. I'm still going to get in for 2 here. Alright. He won't block. You don't trade 4 life for 2. So he wouldn't block. So this is just a... He's going to get to swing back next turn for 4 on us with and gain 4 back. So there's just no point in blocking. It does sound good. Like, any way to get into Sandworm Convergence seems good, but if I was going to really abuse Sandworm Convergence, Anointed Procession would be in the deck. I want 2 5/5s at the end of each turn. I mean, but you know me, I definitely like to abuse cards when I can. Hey, we got a manas. We got a manas. This will be good for us. So we're just gonna bash him. There we go. I could have played the Narnum Renegade here, but we're just gonna hold off. Aerial Responder. Okay. He's going to crew. Well, this will be really good for us because he's going to be completely tapped out. I mean, he's going to gain 3 life. He'll be back at 20. But we're putting up 6, 9, 10, 10 next turn. So we're putting him on a 2-turn clock. I mean, yeah, he's clocking us pretty good here too, but he definitely has to leave bodies back this next turn. Because we are swinging lethal, even if he taps out, even if he... No, we're not swinging lethal if he swings with this and gains the life. He's going to gain, what, 6 life here? 6 life. We are going to hit for 13, but this has got vigilance. Ooh, okay, well. Let's, Growing Rites. We get to keep up the white mana here. Well, we didn't get anything. Well, that's horrible. Do you not get a land? I thought you could get a creature. Only a creature card. Okay, well. Very well, Growing Rites. Very well. Where do we get in at here? We can only lose 1 body. I think we just swing like this. It doesn't have first strike, so if he wants to... Okay, so he's just going to crew and eat 1 with the Harvester. That's fine. So, now we'll Narnum Renegade. So he just stays at 16. Yeah, he's just going to stay at 16. So we'll drop down the Renegade here. And then we'll go ahead and pass turn. We'll flip the Growing Rites. And this will give us yet another Master Trinketeer. Or we'll get to create a servo here. I don't know how this really works out for us here because we're taking a lot in the air. We do get to go super wide, but we're so dead next turn. We're going to go to like 2 life right here. And he's going to 18. Oh no, he's going to 21 if he decides... Oh, he did not crew. He wants to be able to eat more later. Okay. Well, we have no Thopters. We have no way to protect from the air. I don't think there's a possibility in the deck to protect from the air. So we'll make an extra. I mean, yeah, we got 2 mana open that we can't use. So let's go ahead and growing rights here. And we will go 1, undo, undo, 2. And nope, undo. There we go. Yeah, I can't put the white into it until after I'm done, or we'll waste the white mana. So I almost messed that up, but we did not. So now we'll dump the white into it. And Drover. Another growing rights down. Look for a creature. Master Trinketeer seems decent. We'll put those in any order. Oh, how do we do this? How do we do this? Death Touch? Like, do we just swing? Yeah, I mean, I think we put pressure on him. I think he just eats 2 of these. We're just going to make a whole bunch more next turn, but I think we're just, I mean, we're just dead here. Yeah, we never untap. Like, this is it. It's over. Yeah, we're dead on board. In the air, there's just no way to deal with things in the air. So, and I guess we can bring in Pounce, Walking Ballista, Authority. So if he's going to get in the air above us, then we're not going to be able to do anything there. I think Hope Tender is just, sadly, I think junk. Like, you're praying that some combo that we're not really built for to go off. And you can't really say that we are built for it, because if we were, yeah, we need to get bigger than him. If we were built for it, we'd have more 1-drop creatures. Guess we just drop. I know it seems bad, but I just don't want him gaining life. I just don't want him. I just don't want it to happen. The stream. What happened to the stream? What do you mean? What is going on? It's fixed? What happened? It looks fine on my... I'll go check out the live dashboard. We'll see if we're dropping frames or what's going on. Should be fine though. Yeah, everything looks green. Wow, there's just like nobody watching tonight. Everybody's out partying, right? Oh well. Everybody can watch it tomorrow when they're all hungover, waking up, going, Well, at least we get in one of these and we can swing for a little bit. I really like the Master Trinketeer servo thing. So I think like there might be a servos deck, you know, around the Master Trinketeer servos. Like maybe something there, like servos tribal or something. But unfortunately, I just don't see a whole lot with the. Oh man, this Gideon is dead. Wow. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So we just walked straight into this Fumigate, boys. Wide open. This Fumigate's going to be so good for him. Peep Frog Tribal. Alright, so let's send this at Gideon. And everything. Alright, so at Gideon, him. Perfect. Bye, Gids. And he will take. Well, he's going to drop to 9, so. And then lethal on the backswing. So if he doesn't have Fumigate, he pretty much just has to scoop right here. I don't think he can throw up enough blockers to save himself from this. Oh, if he has it. Doomblade Stormcrow? Okay, yeah. Doomblade Stormcrow. Doomblade Crowstorm. Oh yeah, let's do it like that. Hey, man, I just, I became a dad, and even before, I can't blame it on being a dad. Even before that, I was just, I'm done with partying. I spent years in the Marine Corps, so I'm just, so it's settled the wreckage. Fine. Probably should have got a lot more white, but I just went for 1 and 1. So he's just waiting to draw a land so he can cast his Fumigate. I actually think this is like an Authority of the Consuls deck. I don't know. Land Fumigate. Let's see it. You got it, dude. You got it. What should be like a tap cycling land? Oh, he'll be so mad. So now we make 3. Ooh, he does not have Fumigate or another Settle. At least we played around it. We'll go Heroic Intervention. I like that Pounce. That Pounce come in handy. I want to drop 1 Oketra. Actually, I like Oketra. Oketra is cool. Yeah, we're gonna run it like that. After this, though, like win, lose, whatever, we've got to get into the other decks. I have spent way too much time with this, and if you do want to see the link to any of these decks, you can find that in the description box below. Uh, I mean, it's a good take on tokens, if you will, but I think there's a lot more that could be done with the archetype. How did I like Unstable? I think the lands are absolutely beautiful, and I love the tokens. I unfortunately have yet to sleeve up or cast any actual unstable cards. Sorry, that's just me, man. I just didn't get into it. I bought Lincoln a few packs and to put back into his box, and then I bought me a few packs, cracked them open for some lands, and only pulled 2 islands out of what I bought. I was a little upset about that, but did get some swamps. I'm good with my swamps. I'm happy with my swamps. Yet to pull a foil, but I keep trying to turn in some store credit for some unstable packs and stuff. Okay, so we get all the Trinketeers, like all the Trinketeers. It looks real good though. I'm gonna keep it. We're just gonna play Trinketeers. Come on, something off top. A Pounce. Well, we could play that, like fight Trinketeer against something, or fight like one of these servos like we did last time, even if we don't hit a green source. Does he have his Glory Bound again? Nope, he's got the Adanto. Alright, so... Oh, we're not doing anything this turn. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Triple-headed Goblin with countdown at 1 on the next turn, 18 damage on 1 creature. That seems pretty good. I mean, it seems really good. Wow, dropping your... Wow. I can't imagine losing your ID overseas. Yikes. Well, I mean, we are super far behind here. Super far behind. I mean, we may be able to catch up mad quick. Next turn, I think we Saram's Expert. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for us. I mean, we just Ixalan's binding his Ixalan's binding, but a little late for us. He's only got 3 cards left. Unfortunately, we do has to do this, so we got to take a turn off. And we'll get our Trinketeer back. And he can't bind any more things, so that's done. We don't have to play around Ixalan's binding. And man, that can you imagine if we didn't have an answer for that? What is this Crested Sunmare bull? Wow. So it was a Sunmare deck. It wasn't an Authority deck. It was a Sunmare deck. That's cool. Well, we're dead. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, that's enough of this deck. Venersis, I like your deck. I think at some point throughout here I've given enough of how I feel about this deck. If you've got these colors, I think you should be trying to shift into the green-white aggro deck. So if you've got the land base, to play, like if you've got the split lands for this, just get into that green-white aggro deck if you're going to be playing that. The price on that deck's not very expensive. And, personally, this is just a little too slow. Yeah, I like the fact that, hey, we can master Trinketeer, we can do things like that, but, just filling the deck up with a whole bunch of 4 and 3 drops when it doesn't have a lot of control to get on up there, I just don't think that's the way to go. So let's go ahead and move into deck 2. And deck 2 is a cycling deck, so we're not going to be done with this one quick either. But cycling looks like a lot of fun. Now, a lot of you guys have seen the cycling decks, that have Drakehaven, your 3-mana enchantment that allows you to get a lot out of your cycling deck. And the major idea here with the cycling deck is to just cycle a whole bunch of cards and make drakes. But with the Esper version, I almost called it Grixis. With the Esper version of the deck, we get another 3-mana enchantment that's a win con. And I kind of like this one. We can drain our opponent for 1 mana here with the Esper Cycling version. It's another 3-mana enchantment, and sometimes you don't want so many Drakehavens. I mean, I know you want it, but there's a reason it only runs 3 of them. I can see having an extra win con here. I think this might actually be a lot of fun. We've also got this other little win con here where we can throw up some bodies. Real cheap guy early in the game, but it can be a really good blocker. Massive threat later in the game. Now we do have to worry about a little bit of graveyard hate and some graveyard removal and things like that. But there's also a card in here that allows us to get a lot out of our well, you guys are going nuts over the cycling deck. I hope it turns out well. Yeah, Archfiend and Nest of Scarabs does look like it would be pretty good. Unfortunately, though, like to build a really good Archfiend deck, you need a good cycling deck, and to build a good Nest of Scarabs deck, you need some neg 1/1 counters. So, it's just kind of one of those things. Maybe a sub theme in an Hapatra deck or something like that. I don't know. Because I can see Sweltering Suns being in a Hapatra deck, like a Jund Hapatra or something like that. So maybe you can get a couple other cycling cards in there. Throw in like the cycling destroy target artifact at instant speed or something. So yeah, maybe you're onto something there. Nest of Scarabs, Archfiend of Ifnir. But we do have Archfiend of Ifnir in here. We've got Fumigate. We've got Curator of Mysteries, Hieroglyphic Illumination, allowing us to just trade some things out real early. Settle the Wreckage. Oh wow, you just say forget it and just go blue-black with it. All right, I got you. Cast Out looks pretty good. And then Countervailing Winds, what I believe to be one of the more powerful late-game counters that you can get. The problem is you can't counter a spell if there's nothing in the graveyard. This card is dead if there's nothing in the graveyard. So this a lot of times we're just going to be cycling at end of turn here, trying to get to one of our Drakehavens or our Faith of the Devoted, and then just kind of go off after turn 4 from there. The good part about this deck is once you finally get control of the game, most of the time it's yours. It's permanently yours. It's very, very hard for the opponent to wrangle back control of the game. And let's that's the main board here. Let's jump into the sideboard. See what we got. We got some Authority of the Console, a non-cycler here that I actually really like, and that's Glyph Keeper. I like this card. I think this card's really, really good, and I like seeing it at the top end on the mono blue decks. We've got a couple copies of Negate to just answer anything. Dress for those control matchups. Couple Fatal Pushes here. Gotta love Fatal Push. Cabal. I know you guys have been wanting to see some Cabal therapy here. We're gonna put some people into therapy here with Cabal, and hopefully get some extra damage in. And then yeah, I know it's not Cabal therapy. I get it. I get it. I was just making a joke. But anyway, Sorcery Spyglass. This card's really good. I like Sorcery Spyglass. It's really good against like red deck. You just call Hazard. They can't actually activate the Hazard. You can call Ramunap Ruins. You can call the Scarab God. A lot of interaction there. So Sorcerer Spyglass, really good card. And that is our cycling deck, guys. I hate to do it to you, but I need to take a quick 2-minute break. I will be right back. It's New Year's, and I just cannot let this glass get empty or stay that way for long. So I'm going to leave you guys for about 2 minutes. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. That didn't take very long. Got my rocks glass and my chaser. We're ready to roll. All right, all right. Let's get into a game here. Oh, let's grab deck 2. Looks like Westchester. All right, so we're playing against Westchester. Let's see what's up. Sorry. All right, so if we start with this will come in untapped. I like it. We'll just Drakehaven. Yeah, I like all of this. This just looks good. We get down that turn 3 Drakehaven, we're in business. Wow, he still hasn't done anything. Do we get to censor something? I'm curious. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle countervailing winds because it costs the most to cycle. And here we just slam a Haven. We have a backup in case he counters it. He's got blue mana. He may counter it. He did not counter it. It's on. It's game time. Well, that happened. That happened, guys. That's a Drakehaven. Do we try to get another one next turn? Hey, you got it, buddy. Whatever you want. Pick whatever you want. I assume you take the other Drakehaven. He had to create a black mana. 4 mana Doomfall. Yeah. That's how you play Magic. He got rid of the other. Okay. We're no longer countering things, dude. We're just gonna kill you now. Let's play our land so that we can get 2 Drakes here. Or while I could just like throw another Drake down. Drake Haven, and then I make 2 for 1. Let's do it. It's done. It's been did. Right? That's what I was thinking. Like, if he's waiting this long, Censor might be good. This is his only black source. I wonder how many other black spells he has. Okie dokie. I don't think that beats Drake's here. Like, alright, so here we go. I'm just going to pass. And it's Drake time. Let's see what he's got. I mean, he may just like hit us with something huge here. He's got all the mana in the world. He didn't even swing. Okay. We're going to cycle a Curator. And we're going to pay 1, pay 2. Click OK. Click a yes. Click a yes. We'll use that one. Okay. And we'll use that one. Okay. We draw a land. Cool. So now we can play a land, and we're going to swing for 4 in the air. Yep. Because this is a Drake Haven deck. 4-color control? I don't know. I don't know what he is, but we're a Drake Haven deck, so I don't think we care. Like, this deck is stupid powerful, guys. I ain't joking. Like, the only problem is it's not 100% amazing if you don't hit your win con. And we just hit double win con. I'm curious to see what he's got for us. He's going to make me sacrifice a creature. I'll sacrifice that Drake. Like, just so many decks in the meta just don't line up against Drake Haven, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Beneath the Sands, there you go. Alright, man. You got it. More land. Go get it. I'm actually hanging on to this cast out. So we're just going to cycle this land. And we'll pay that. We'll pay for this one. We'll make some more Drakes. And wow, alright. Just go ahead and play this tap land. I kind of like playing this dude here. So I'm just going to go ahead and cast him. He's just going to be big. Drake Haven, guys. Drake Haven. We got 4 mana open. We can cast out something if we need to. Hour of Devastation. He got us. He got us. Got us. You got us, dude. Either one. You can take one. I'm going to cycle the other one. And we're back to building. Ah, we didn't hit a cycler. No, no cycler. Well, I'm just going to sack the Zipnir Deadlands to the Sheffet Dunes. and then we'll just pass turn. If we have to, we'll just do it again next turn. I mean, he's still got to get in the air. He's got to deal with both of these. Oh, wow. Another. He got us. I mean, he's got us. Just, ooh, spring. So next turn he'll be able to draw some cards. He's just hitting all the ramp. This is some kind of like 4-color, 5-color control. 5-color control. He's doing it, guys. He's doing it. Let me hit a spell off the top that will allow us to cycle. This is one of the things about the cycling decks. If they don't have cyclers, then you're definitely in some trouble. He's going to draw some cards. This is going to be really good for us, though. We might be able to close the game out right here. I mean, he hasn't hit us, so it's one thing to control the game, but you still have to win it. He may stabilize. What could he hit with this much mana that would be devastating? The black enchantment, the white enchantment, or the green one, I guess. Like those major, like 8 draw. Oh no, not another. He knows we have that swamp, so let's just hold up a card he doesn't know about. Right, like we need to be able to. At this point, we can cast anything, so like we may not necessarily have to cycle, but yet if we do cycle, we just get massive value out of it. Hellfire, maybe. Okay, I can see that. Again, we're just looking for one cycling card here. No! Oh no! What? All of the hours, like, wow! 5-color control getting us. Like, you never see something that can deal with all, like, Hour of Revelation. Who plays that? Who plays that? All right, it's some jank. Look at this 5-color control, just going for it. What do you got, dude? He's getting into this mind here? Yeah, he is. You know he is. It's got to be what he's getting into. Like cut to ribbons or something like that. 5-color hour tribal. Right? Yeah, I mean, heck, it would work. I guess. I mean, if he's making this work, he's going to cast spring again. So he's got another mine next turn. Just all of the lands. Well, we're going to try to play this Archfiend of Ifnir here. Ah, that tapped too many. Oh, well. Bad counting. At least it's lethal. No! No, not the trial. The trial of ambition got us. That last 4 points, we just can't get it. He needs another green. I wonder if his win con is green hour. Well, I mean, he's just cast like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's an approach. He's going to show us his win con. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 lands on the battlefield. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to cycle this. Just look for something. We'll just play that land, pass. A 5-color Hour of Trials. Okay. Everybody's trying to name this guy's deck. I'm going to tell him. Doomfall. You got us, dude. You got us. Settle the wreckage. He's still got another mine to cast. How many has he cast? He's can't. This will be the last one. He's not drawing after this. At least I haven't seen any other draw spells. Well, we'd slam our Archfiend again. I mean, if he answers it, he answers it. I keep forgetting this thing's only 5. Like, you would think that something this powerful would be more than that, but it dies to Glorybringer, so I can see that. This has to be done as a sorcery, doesn't it? So I can't do it in response. There it is. Cut to ribbon. Has he got enough mana yet? No, he can't just ribbons us. I bet this thing is dead. You know this is dead. It's cool to see someone use painted bluffs, though. Ribbons for 14. Yeah. Fatal push. Fatal push. What is a fatal push? Okay. And there we go. Try clicking what? Pointer, the card tells you what you need. What? I don't know what you're... I don't know what you're talking about there, Rich. Okay, so we don't need Fatal Push. I like Cabal. I like Duress, and I like Negate. What can we get rid of? Let's get rid of this dude. Let's get rid of Settle. Like, he probably has some, like, crazy creatures or something else that for this turn, but whatever. Alright, we're going to run it like this. Click on the card you want to cast. I want to cast this card. I still don't get it. Okay, so we've got a bunch of cycling lands. We got a bunch of nothing. I'm gonna mulligan. Wow. All right. All right. Well, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna dig for a land. Hey, it's right there. I was just gonna do all these like 1 mana cyclers here. So I'm actually gonna get this down early. I know that, you know, a lot of people are like, don't get it down early, but I'm actually going to get it down early if possible. We do need to stop the Doomfall, though, so have to keep in mind for the Doomfall. Do I want to cycle right now? No? Alright, so let's say I want to cast this. I click it, and it tells me right here what I want to pay for it. I think you can just press M and it'll like auto mana. What is auto mana? Hold W to auto mana. Let's see what that does. Here, I'll do some experimentation with you guys, alright? So if I hold W down and then I click this, it just didn't auto... Okay, I think you hold auto W as you click across your lands, and it'll make sure that you get the right one. I think that's how that works. I don't know. I don't know. I just play this game. What do I know? All right. Hey, back to our turn. We're just gonna pass the turn back to him now that we have lands open. He's gonna Doomfall us. Well, I guess there goes the sarcophagus. I should have just played it, but I guess he was holding up counter. Oh well, we'll cycle. We'll start making drakes. Yeah, he takes the sarcophagus. Whatever. Whatever. I might actually hardcast that. That's an actual gain of a card. So we'll see. Love to hit a land off this cycle. There we go. We'll play that and get in for 2. I still can't believe he plays Hour of Revelation. Gee. Ooh, another Drake Haven. And another land. That works out pretty decent. We can't go for full value here, but we can still get one of the 2. Honestly, I may just not even cast anything. Just keep beating him down with these 2 until he deals with it. Cascading Cataracts, man. At pay 5, add 5 mana of any combination of colors to your mana pool. Indestructible land. Like, what? Alright, whatever. It's a crazy land, but he just did it. He just added 5 mana of any combination to his mana pool. So now he gets to cast Hour of whatever. I don't know. I'm still going to make a dude at end of turn. So if he goes, what, Hour of Glory? Not Glory, Devastation here. Why would he make red if he wasn't going Devastation, right? Oh, he's just going to cut one? Okay. Cut away. You got 3 left. Beneath the Sands, alright. I think we just make one more Drake here. I mean, of course, that's all we could afford to make was one more Drake. Ooh, Search for Azcanta. And we can counter unless he can pay 3. I mean, he'd have to cast something huge. Oh, wait, we can counter. Cool. I'm just gonna cast this. Hey, we actually get to cast something instead of just countering with it. Or instead of just cycling with it. What do we have on top? Do we want to put a Hieroglyphic Illumination in our graveyard? Nah. I would much rather just attack and maybe even hard cast this Hieroglyph. Does he have another? Okay, so he's just going to cast Approach. Alright, I'm going to actually... I'm actually just going to wait till end of turn here. If he's going to cast Approach, what can we do? So if I cycle, I make 2 more bodies. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, so we got bodies, and do we want to flip this? Make him fumigate next turn, I guess. Okay, there's a duress. That's pretty good, probably. Put fumigate in the graveyard. Yeah. Flip it. Yeah. All right. So we'll play a land. We will duress. Let's hope we just get another approach. Hey, look at that. Oh yeah, it's the night I'm supposed to start holding down W when I tap my mana. Okay. All right. My bad. We gotta get better and better. That's right. I the glass is getting empty again. I'm just forgetting things. All right. Hey, we won that one. So the opponent said, I'll drag it out where you guys can read it. 5-color ramp control approach board wipe with board wipe, and uh, I'm going to tell him that I told him that we liked his deck, so I'm going to actually I'm going to pitch our Reddit to him, see if he'll post it. Like this way we can all get a good look at it. Okay, so we don't have. Man, can we? Do we have enough we can cycle into it? Okay, so I don't actually have a Drake Haven to pray for, so I'm going to mulligan this one away. I'm going to mulligan this one away as well. We're dead. So, and this is the weakness to the cycling decks. So, I know a lot of people looked at the, the Worlds tournament, and they were like, "Oh man, look how many people played cycling in that." Well, remember, Worlds wasn't honestly standard. Yes, it was kind of standard. I'm going to play this one tapped, so that then this one can come in untapped on turn 2 or afterwards. Anyway, when you're That's right. That's right. You're right on it, Jeffrey. It's New Year's. It's New Year's. I don't think you should expect anything less out of me. I'll just go ahead and play this one in case we draw another one. We won't get punished. No fumigates for glyph. Um, so if I don't know, I just don't like glyph keeper here. Like I think we just have to go on some kind of like control thing. Although this looks like it'd be really good. He has to wipe this or he starts taking damage. I'm just gonna slam it next turn and see what happens. Hey, he said he's gonna post the deck list on Twitter or something. Um, so we should be able to actually get his actual deck list. What counter his first spell? What is his first spell? It's going to be what, turn 5? I think Cabal is the best thing we can do here. Just start pitching in some damage. Next turn we have 4 mana open. I'm going to try to start drawing some actual cards instead of just cycling. See if we can like gain back some of the loss we've made. Alright, so he's going to spring, take 2. Yeah, Cabal was really good here. And the Glyph Keeper's not good against Fumigate. It doesn't counter Fumigate. We are going to attack. Like, I kind of like Cabal here. Did any of you guys watch the, did any of you guys watch the 4-color humans or whatever we did? Like, this, it should have been 5 colors, and this guy should have been in it. I really think that. I really, really do. Look at that sensor. Sensor on 5, doing work. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that all day. I'm also going to cycle this curator. Play this land, get in for 2. Cabal doing work, ladies and gentlemen. Get it done. Right? Force spike on 5. Get it. Get it. Draw 2 cards, buddy. Draw them. He's at 10. Cabal getting it done. We're at 26. I'm actually going to cast this. We've got nothing else to do with our mana. Oh, snap, son. We're not doing anything. We're just going to swing for 2. One, two. Yeah. All right. So we're supposed to look for West Jester on. There's an approach. I mean, I don't want to put it back in his deck, so I'm going to counter it. Plus, he doesn't get to gain the 7 life if we counter it. So I know, again, like a lot of times you don't want to counter that first approach, but I didn't want him to gain life, you know. So I think we were justified in not countering that approach, and in countering that approach. I mean, I'm going to actually cycle this as well. No, I'm going to cycle it. There's a Drake Haven. We don't want that. Found it. Found our land. All right, so now we can cast. Wait. Let's do it right. Hold W. I held W. I held W and it didn't make a black. What's up with that? I want to play this. I'm going to hold W. And it didn't make a black. It's broken. It's broken. So, y'all tell me how to do it. How to just smooth that out. Otherwise, I'm just going to click it. Alright, well, we're just going to pass the turn. And, pray he doesn't have, his own force spike. Because if he's got a spell pierce, we are in some trouble. He said good game. And that is it. So if he casts his spell, Cabal goes on the stack. We counter it. We're good. Wow, he's holding negate, negate. All the negates, Lost Legacy. Just all the good stuff. Cabal getting it done. Campbell. Is it Campbell? We call him Noodle Soup. It doesn't matter. So that was the Drake Haven deck. We got to go against some really crazy deck that actually had some pretty good answers for the Drake Haven. So I kind of like that. But I do think you guys got to see part of the weakness of Drake Haven, and that is when you don't have the real, like the Drake Haven itself or the other portion of it. You know, that's brutal. So Jeffrey, a Kambal and Harsh Mentor. Okay, so I'm working on Mardu. Yes, Mardu Hate Bears. One of you guys, like a month or two ago, asked me to build a Mardu Hate Bears deck, and I have been working on it for a little while now. But it seems to be missing some parts there. So hey, why not? Call to action: Mardu hate bears. Put as much Mardu taxes and hate and make it competitive as possible. What do you think we can do right there? Just destroy everything. What do you think we got? You got to put in some like rampaging Ferocidons. That's a hate. That it's not really a bear, but we're close. 3 mana and under. This is standard. I'm not expecting all 2 mana. So we got rampaging Ferocidon. That's a 3/3 with menace for 3 and a whole bunch of other text. We got Harsh Mentor. We've got like Tecatli Honor Guard. Oh, speaking of which, I need to turn in some cards and grab our last deck so that we can play the burn. Now, our last deck is burn, guys, so it's not going to take a long time. It's New Year's. It's a New Year's night, so if anyone else is out there, my toast to you. Kanjali, absolutely. Kanjali has to fit in it. Ooh, Torment of Scarabs. I don't know. Kajali has to be there. Absolutely. That's a hate bear for sure. Flying hate bear. Yes, we are doing 11-0 Rakdos Burn. It has the most votes out of anything on the subreddit. So if any of you are watching, though, I am going to go ahead and pitch our subreddit. If you like the fact that you could get your deck played, go to our subreddit. You can find it right on the homepage. Why Magic? You can find it right on my homepage. Just click the little skull with the red dot. It'll take you to the homepage there, and you'll be able to... here, I'll pull it over. This is what you guys are watching. We click this. You'll go... Oh, wow. This is YouTube. No, this is not what we want to do. We need to go to here. To the channel. So, yeah, go down to the channel. Once you go to the actual YouTube channel, not in YouTube Gaming... you just click right here and you can go straight to our subreddit, and from there you'll be able to post your decks, you'll be able to vote for decks, and you can actually take charge of kind of some of the things that happen with our subscriber Sundays. So right now, as most of you know, I rent cards, and with Manatraders you can only rent 300 cards at a time, or sorry, 100 cards at a time. So, that porn folder though, right? Yeah, that porn folder. I don't know why the word porn is blocked. Like, the average player, like, I don't know, like maybe a kid wouldn't want to see the word porn. I don't know. I probably like demonetized this video half a dozen times right now. It's New Year's. I don't care. Alright, so we're going to let him have this. We're going to give all of this back to Manatraders. I actually have part of the red deck here, but I'll just do it anyway. This way, let's make this all smoother. So now we'll go back over to deck 3. Oh wait, we need to clean up the the binder here. So select all, remove selected, deck 3. Add missing cards to the wish list. Jump back down to the wish list. Export. Yep, put it in Subscribers Sunday folder. There we go. Now we're going to open Chrome back up. Jump over to Manatraders. Real easy. Just jump over to my account. We're going to build a deck. I'm going to cheat. We're not actually going to build a deck. We're going to import a deck. I hate this. Import uploading a file. Like, what is that? Import uploading a file? Import passing the card names? What? What? Whatever. I mean, I get what it means, but whatever. So we're just going to upload. Oh, no. I uploaded the whole deck. The whole deck, 48 bucks. You know what? Forget it. We'll just rent the whole deck. No point wasting time, right? It's already going to take 2 minutes for Manatraders here. Don't reveal your porn. Am I? Like, there's no way I've got porn stuff saved up here. Like, that's all in my own head, guys. You don't let that stuff out of the head. You keep it to yourself and your significant other. They should understand what type of porn you like. There's no way, right? Yeah, I keep that. There's like 3 good websites I use, and we just hold it at that. I'm going to have to label this stream not suitable for work and 18 and older. That's going to have to happen now. New Year's stream, what would you guys expect? It shouldn't be any less, right? I hope you guys are still watching. You probably all left me at this point. Uh, uh, all right, we're at 42%. Come on, Cardbot. Go get our cards. If any of you do like Manatraders, or if you're kind of on the fence on whether or not to get MTGO, not suitable for work. That is correct. Not suitable for work. 100%. We might have to start having more not suitable for work streams. We do. We definitely need more active people on Discord. So let's go ahead and pitch that really quick. Like, I've got a bunch of pitches I've got to do. I haven't really started pitching a lot of things to you guys, but we've got a lot going on. I mean, we've got the MTGO clan that I hate talking about that you all know. We've got that. We've got it's actually all in the description box. So Manatraders, if you want to sign up for Manatraders, you can do it right here in the description box. If you want to go over to the Reddit, there is a link in the description box. I will be releasing Patreon tomorrow, guys. Right? The Discord, it's in the description box. Just join us on Discord. Any of you can come in. If you want to get in on the Discord, yeah, please have a mic. You know, like, be able to talk to people. I mean, granted, not all the time you have a mic, but the Discord is Sideboard MTG, but it's not necessarily 100% Magic related. It's for the community, so if any of you guys just want to jump in there, and then any of the music that you hear right here on the stream, you can find on OC Remix. Hey, and it's time to quit talking because we got an invite to trade. So we're just going to click one. All right, so for those of you that want to know how to do this, you click any one of these. Hold Control, press A, and then just drag them all down. What? It didn't do it. It only got one of... There you go. Hold Control, press A, and then drag the one that you didn't click, and it'll drag them all down. It'll get you all the copies that you requested. There you go. Cool. Yeah, enter whatever you want. Like, Rich kind of hangs out in the Discord a lot. I don't actually get a chance to play with the guys in the clan as much as a lot of people, but now Manatraders will give you whatever versions of this they have available at the time. It looks like we got all Ixalan, so we didn't get Ixalan. We got M11. Cool. But that doesn't matter. So let's look at this burn deck, guys. What up with this burn? Night Market Lookout. Everybody's favorite black one drop at this point, man. I'm loving this card. This card is bonkers. This and the Vicious Conquistador. Wow. Wow. Anyway, so we've got Night Market Lookout. We've got Shock and Bomat Courier in the one drop slot. In the two drop slot, we've got Chandra's Pyro Helix. Chandra's Pyro Helix. Chandra's Pyro Helix deals 2 damage divided as you choose amongst 1 or 2 creatures and or players. Really, really good against like Glensleeve Siphoner. You can actually grab a lot of creatures with just being able to burn for 2. Lightning Strike, being able to go to the face, you know, or to the creature. Yahini Undying Partisan, another really good card with haste, being able to get in there. Bantu's Last Reckoning. So this is kind of a little combo here. I don't know if you guys know about it, but this started showing up in the mono black deck a lot, where you have Yahini and you have Bantu. So you just sack a dude to Yahini, make Yahini indestructible, and then after you make Yahini indestructible, you kind of wipe the board, and Yahini's left, and he has all these +1/+1 counters on it. I think that's really, really cool. However, I don't think it's really good in... Like, it may be amazing. Like, this deck may just be perfect enough to make it work, but it doesn't look like there's enough creatures to consistently have creatures on the battlefield to sack to Yahini. I'm a little worried about that, but the guy says he's 11-0 at his local Friday Night Magic, so who knows? We've got Lafnu Hellion here. I love this card. We don't have a lot of other energy, but Lafnu Hellion gets in for 8 before he's got to go. And then you get Open Fire. Open Fire, another just good piece of burn damage, whether it's to a creature or a player. And then a 4-mana instant speed creature, or burn to the face. You know what? I'll take it. Why not? 4 mana is a lot. Like four damage is also a lot. So I like it. I do like the fact that we have a 4 damage option in the deck. And then we've got a Wildfire Eternal. So, I mean, we're really pushing damage here. And then a singleton copy of Hazard's Undying Fury. Don't know exactly how I feel about this, but we flip this off after 6 mana. Probably going to find some burn spells that we can cast. Alright, let's take a look at the sideboard here. We've got a couple copies of Duress. The same goes for the Harsh Scrutiny against Temur Energy. Harsh Scrutiny is actually a really good card. So, yeah, Lash hurts those angels. Oh, wow. Are you really on that? Are you on... No, wait, you're on the Angel of Sanctions. That's what you're talking about, Rich, right? No Neheb. We've got Wildfire Eternal. So, yeah, I like Neheb, but Wildfire Eternal is really good here, too. So, I was really happy to see this deck like get some votes because of the Wildfire Eternal. I would like to be able to cast that. 3 copies of Dispossess and 3 copies of Lost Legacy. This guy ain't playing around. Turn 3, he's getting your God Pharaoh's gifts. Or turn 3, he's going to hit your reserve, your refurbish, or whatever it may be. Like, he is not playing around with being able to rip stuff out of your deck. Now, personally, I think that you're hitting on these cards. It's a 63% chance of them ever have drawing. If they had 4 of that card in their deck, they only had a 63% chance of ever even seeing that card anyway. It's like a lot of times you're going to play with about 40% of your deck, depending on what type of deck you have, if you can draw through and see more than most. But in most games, it's only like 60-65% anyway that you'll even see a card. So when you pull 4 of out of someone's deck, you may be taking cards out of their deck that they were never going to attack you with in the first place. So make sure that if you are pulling in cards like Dispossess and Lost Legacy, that you know exactly what you want. That you're not just going to fumble around and say, hey, I'll just take whatever I can get, because that's not a good play. But if you know, hey, I'm going for Authority of the Consoles, or I'm going for Approach of the Second Sun, or I'm going for some other thing that's really going to devastate my deck, then sure, by all means, play the Lost Legacy, play the Dispossesses, that sort of thing, and roll with it. But if you're not knowing exactly what you want to bring these in against, I don't like them. I don't like them. Other than that, we've got a Braid, 3 of to help deal with them if they happen to land. Like if you're going to go this heavy on artifacts, seems seems like you're really getting in there if you're going that heavy on artifacts. A singleton copy of Chandra. He had a question mark behind this, which makes me think he probably didn't actually have the deck, the card. And then a singleton copy of Key to the City. I kind of like Key. But if we are going to have a key, I actually really wish we would have seen like a Cut to Ribbon or something in the deck. Another card that I kind of liked in the deck would have been Hungry Flames. Hungry Flames looks like it would be really good. 3 mana might even be better than the Open Fire. Just start burning creatures. They take 2. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I know Searing Blood's a good card. So, if Searing Blood's good, whatever. But that's the deck. We're going to try to get in and see if we can get some damage done here. We'll pull this back up really quick. The Discord description box, the Streamlabs is there if you want to have your message read on the stream. You can donate to the Streamlabs. Patreon, we're going live tomorrow. Starting this week, there is going to be Patreon only content, and we've got the Reddit there for you guys. So a lot of things happening. I'm actually going to have our very first Q&A sometime in the next week. So we're going to be doing some things. We've got some stuff going on here. We won the dice roll, so absolutely we'd love to go first. Only 1 land though. Can't really make do with that. So we're going to mulligan that away. This looks much better, even though we're not really doing a lot here. We've got our lands, we've got some deserts, we can do things. Gonti's Machinations. I actually like that card, Sushi. I really do like Gonti's Machinations. And honestly, if you want to see some Gonti's Machinations cards, you need to go check out Ryan over at Behind Eyes Gaming. Shout out to Ryan. Much love to Ryan. But Ryan has Gonti's Machinations decks out the yin yang. He's constantly playing with that card. Loves it. So by all means, if you guys like that card, check out Ryan over at Behind Eyes Gaming. We're going to get in for one and pass the turn. This is a really bad hand to keep. Slow hand, bad hand. But who knows? Might still get there with the burn. Gonti's Machinations is a greed deck for Commander. Okay. I've got to get like this free day going for you guys. Like I'm going to pick one of our streams to be a free day so that we can just play whatever the heck we want. Originally that was the Saturday Jank stream, but at this point I kind of feel if I don't have some jank for you guys, then I ain't doing it right. I'm just going to get in for one here while he's tapped. We'll put another card under this. And yeah, we'll just throw up the mountain and pass. I assume this is mono black aggro. I think this turn we play the Dragon Skull. We just kind of keep holding out on the Rummy Knot. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just going to play the Dragon Skull Summit and get in. This is actually really good in this matchup. He's going to go ahead and kill it now. Fatal Push, here we go. We'll wait a turn then. So we're definitely still on the attack here. He's going to hit us for 2. We're going to hit him for 3. Holding off on this. I want to... I actually want to 2-for-1 him with this. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we're going to try. I mean, we may just race him depending on what he does. There's 3 mana. Well, what do you got, opponent? Aether Sphere Harvester or something? West Jester! Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. Wes, thanks for showing up to the stream, man. Wes Jester in the stream, guys. The owner, the builder of the 5-color control deck we just played. So, you know, a little love to for him for being a brewer and trying to brew in the stale meta that we're in. But, yeah, absolutely. So he's going to play this. I'm going to go ahead and hit him and hit this thing. We're just going to say okay. This is a pretty cool little card. You know, just being able to kill something and hit your opponent. Like, we're saved ourselves 2 points of damage and we hit him for 1. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Laugh New Hellion. Oh, I should have said it. I had it on the tip of my tongue about to go, we really need a Laugh New Hellion here. And it happened. Absolutely. Getting in there. We'll go ahead and pay that energy. Heck yeah, we will. He's got 5 cards in hand. And he's going to start getting gains for playing creatures here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Question 1 for Q&A. Why don't you like Solemnity? And explain that feeling even though you are wrong. Because Solemnity sucks. That's why. In Standard. That card is bad, guys. Keep playing it against Tamer. Keep playing it against Tamer. Go for it. I mean, you can say I'm wrong, and I'll get into an argument with you over it. That's fine. I like to argue. Debates are cool, but that doesn't make Salinity better just because you like it. I like it. I get that Wizards created it as an answer for Teamer, but if you end up spending all of that for, um, wow, this is just horrible. He's just going to take over and burn us to death. Yeah, getting in. Bomac Courier here? I'm just gonna like kill these two dudes and attack. I assume he just blocks here. But at least this way we could attack and the Bomat couldn't die. So we'll take what we've got. Can't pay for the Laugh New Hellion. Don't have enough land for Bantu, or we don't have enough black for Bantus. So so second question, Q&A. Will you play Salinity combos sometime in the future for a small amount of money? So, Salinity in Modern, I actually think is a stupid good card. Stupid good. Stupid good. I like it. I really, really like it in Modern. I actually think that that black-white Salinity deck that Saffron Olive built, I think that's one of the coolest decks around. Although, like, I mean, you've got, like, Phyrexian Unlife in that deck. All kinds of sweet jank. However, Salinity itself, ugh. It's just keep it out of standard. Let's get out of here with that. The problem is, by the time that you can cast Salinity, they turn one attune pass to you. Like, if you're on the draw with it, then you're dead. They've got at least 4 or 5 energy by the time you get it off. And that's enough to make sure that you can't stop them. And if you're waiting on an enchantment that actually does nothing else to the board, they're going to beat you down with a 2/2 Hydra. I've actually done it to people. They bring in, you know, Salinity, and I'm playing Sultai, and it's like, well, it looks like I've got a bunch of generic bears, but it doesn't matter. You end up playing them anyway. I'm going to draw 3 cards here, and we're going to take it for what it is. And then we're going to die, right? If we draw 3 cards here and we die. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we go to lethal. Damn it. Oh, man, I even cursed tonight. Wow, what are y'all doing to me? So I assume he blocks the weak one so that I sack that one. Well, he didn't block either. And I'm going to pass. We'll just let him swing. Alright, so we get drained by Dream Stealer. That's bad. I know we had a really slow hand, but this 11-0 burn. I doubt he's actually come against any real teamer if this is his 11-0 deck. Like, it's okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad with it here. Yep, we're dead. Okay, so what? A braid, duress, harsh scrutiny, maybe. Braid for more kill. I mean, we have all the kill in the world. We're burn deck. Bantu's Last Reckoning, because I mean, heck, he's running Bantu's Last Reckoning. Turn 7, 4 lands, no black. Yeah, well, it does. It really does. Right, Urbog. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. We'll be alright, though. We'll get through. Okay, McDiesel. Would we like to play first? Yes, we would. Alright, so we get our lands, but they're coming in tap. I guess we just bring in the first one. I'm going to keep it, though. I mean, we've got all the good stuff. So we'll just play turn 1 tap land, turn 2, like... We might be a little bit slow here, though. We've got a bunch of burn. Dude said it was 11-0 deck. Maybe it is. Maybe he's playing it a lot better than we are. Or than I am. Well, there goes Yahini. I don't know. He might actually take the last New Hellion. Because Yahini sucks in this deck with there only being 2 other creatures in the deck. Like, I don't get it. If he's 11-0, he don't have something at his shop. Like, he's missing some tier 1 decks at his shop if he's 11-0 with his shop. I'm going to say that. Maybe we got trolled with the... So this was going to come in tapped anyway. I'm just going to play this tap and pass. At least this won't come in tapped from this point forward. So now we can turn 3 Laugh New Hellion and just start going from there. Unless he harsh scrutinies again. Syndicate Trafficker. Okay. Wow, alright. Well, we'll play this. I'll wait on the Hellion. Because right now we can kill this with a shock and leave open a lightning strike. And guarantee that we get in next turn with a Hellion. I think that's where we need to go with that. Yeah, this ain't no burn deck. Like yeah, he built it, he named it burn, but I'm just gonna flat out call bull. I don't think you could 11-0 at all with this. Like, you'd have to show me something that I haven't seen out of the deck at all. Or I need to say forget this guy and I can burn more per turn than he can hit me for, and I think that's bull as well. So really? Alright, well, that's gonna die. It'll get shocked. Now he comes back to the battlefield tap. He gets another one. I'm gonna shock the other one. And now here's the part where the deck can get really, really good. We can go 1, 2, 3. Gained our energy. Bomat Courier. So we hit for 5 right here. I mean, it's got some explosiveness to it, but man, right? Mono Black Aggro is more powerful than this for sure. And that's what we're playing against right now, Mono Black Aggro. Yeah, we'll pay it. Got nothing else to do with the energy. So if you check the description box below the stream, this is Trevor's deck. And Trevor said he went 11-0 with it on Reddit. Tell me what you think. You let me know in the comments below. Do you think this is an 11-0 deck? I'll even pull it up again in a moment. And we'll see, but I don't think so. I almost played a $10 budget mono red for you guys. And honestly, I think that deck is more powerful than this. Like, the fact that this deck only has a few creatures in it makes it as vulnerable as the Teamer Grow decks. What? Aw. Well, you're right. I don't have a whole lot more. I tell you what you do. You go start watching PUBG, okay? PUBG. Just do it. Any of you watch PUBG? I love PUBG, guys. Like, no lie, I'm honestly thinking about starting another channel here in a few weeks just to run, like, stream some PUBG during the days. Like, when I don't want to play Magic, like, oh, man, I'm going to start streaming some PUBG. I'm going to do it on another channel because I know some of you guys would get so friggin' mad at me if I played PUBG on the Magic channel, but I'm gonna create a channel where nah, forget Fortnite. Fortnite is just like a generic PUBG, and I don't even want to go that route. I just want to go straight pure PUBG. But yes, I like Fortnite too. Like it's just cartoony. That's all. Um, but yeah, like it seems like a lot of fun. Y'all let me know in the comments whether you would watch some PUBG or not. So what do we do here? Do we burn him for 4? Do we sacrifice the ruins? I kind of want to sacrifice the sun scorched desert for 2 points of damage, but it seems bad. I don't know. Let's do it. Let's go black or red. This, and then we'll sack this. So we can get him to 8. Ooh, a night market lookout. Cool. All right, we'll play that and pass. At least night market lookout allows us to like gain a life. Oh no, never mind. Night market lookout allows us to do nothing. Just take 6 to the face. Well, we've got to land maximum use of mana this turn because that's how you're supposed to play burn. You're supposed to maximize the use of your mana, and I'm going to sacrifice our ruins to arriving up ruins, and we're gonna like die. I didn't do it. Well, so if we would have lightning strike, then lightning strike one of these, and then like flame lash the other, we would have lived one more turn. What would have one more turn given us? One more turn would have given us a Bowmat Courier. Yeah. I'm going to just like queue it up one more time. I don't think the deck's good. Like, I love you guys for posting the decks, and I don't want to like just trash your deck, but if the deck's not really good, I'm not going to blow hot air, for you. If I don't think it is, I'm just not going to do it. Okay, I really would play PUBG. It's going to be a couple weeks before I actually can play any PUBG for you guys, but if yeah, watch some PUBG. It's pretty cool. There's a new streamer just started. He's streaming on Mixer, but his name's Hellbent Vampire, and he's putting up a couple videos and stuff on PUBG. Look at this. This is the main, like, what? All right, let's mulligan. What? What? Mulligan? One land? Mulligan. Hey, we got a land. You guys really think this is 11-0 deck? Really? I mean, look at this. Like, look at the mulligan right here. Like, now we're going to draw a 3-mana burn spell? Come on. Come on, Trevor. Anyway, that was the kind of the point I wanted to make there, guys. So let's take a look at this burn. Yes, I get it. There's a bunch of burn here. You can do things. You can go straight to the face. If you're playing an opponent that is nothing but a bunch of control, and the people in your meta are like, I don't think this deck can give you a good hand, man. You're going to get like 2 or 3 burn spells. Most of the burn spells are going to be 3 mana, 4 mana. This is not efficiency, right? This is not efficiency. You can easily build mono black aggro for about the same price of this deck that would be much more efficient. So I'm going to say that if you are going to try to go into these colors, and if you're competing and you're doing 11-0 with this deck, you might want to look for another shop. Your Mardu Hate Bears list. Well, unfortunately, you can only put so many characters in a single chat there, Jeffrey. So it's going to cut you off a little bit. But if your shop allows you to go 11-0 with this, people aren't trying at your shop. It's if you're 11-0 with this deck, then you are clearly the best player at your shop. It is without question, and you're not going to get any better by playing the people at your shop. It's time to go find a more competitive shop. If you're in a rural area and you want a good game of Magic, you might have to get online, or you might need to start traveling a little bit farther. But I'm going to say that if you are undefeated in your shop with this deck, it's time to get another shop. I know. It seems real bad, Trevor. I know. But I don't think this is a good deck. I just really don't. Maybe I'm just wrong, but we've seen it just get face rolled by mono black aggro right there. I can only imagine what a real red deck could do to this, so I don't really know. I almost played $10 budget red for you guys. I'm going to pull it up right here, and we might actually play it as a budget deck some point this week. I actually think this deck is a little bit more suited to win a tournament than the one we just played. Even though it doesn't have that many creatures, it's also not looking to make use out of those creatures. Right? Exactly, Rich. Like, I think almost anything could have beat that 11-0 red deck. I hate calling it 11-0 after seeing it. Like, that was just bad. Maybe I just played it horribly, but play it now. Andrew's like, don't go. I'm bored. Please. Play it? It's 9:09, guys. All right. Give me 1 minute. Let's get I'll play one more game for you guys, because I actually almost played this. This is 8 tickets. 8 tickets online. It'll cost you more than that if you want these lands, but the main deck is 8 tickets. The side deck here is a little bit more expensive, only because I put this card and the Abrades in. I think Abrades are around like 50 cents, something like that. And then, Rampaging Ferocidons, $2 or $3, something like that. So, we do have a couple here. You guys are going to have to listen to me like jabberjaw for a few minutes while we get the cards from Manatraders. But all right, so let's add the missing cards to our wish list. We'll go back to the wish list, export wish list, save that. Yep, we'll replace. All right, so let's get up that Manatraders here. Let's make that small where it's not over on the side for you guys. So we're gonna just grab these cards as quick as possible here, and I'll play another couple games for you guys. That's great. You want to spend your New Year's with me, though. That's pretty cool. Thanks, guys. That means a lot. It's not that you want to spend it with me. You just got nothing else to do. So you're stuck with me. All right. I'll take it. I'll take what I get. I'll take it. You sent me too many messages. Oh, wow. Did it time you out? Did it naturally time you out, Andrew? I've never seen it time anyone out, so that's pretty cool. Hey, Happy New Year's, Morath. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to all you guys. Like, no lie. So hit that rent button right here. Like we grabbed the most expensive cards in the deck, and it's gonna come out to about $6, $7 here. So deck's extremely cheap. Extremely cheap, but I actually think it's more competitive than the deck that we just played. Like, this doesn't scare me at all. Like, to someone show me this, like, I love when someone hands me their deck and I look at it and I go, oh crap, I don't know if I want to play against this. I look at this and I go, oh cool, you got some burn. But I also look at it and go, I've only seen a couple creatures in the whole deck, and I think to myself, I go, well, I play Grixis. I've got, like 15 mainboard kill spells. If I've got 15 mainboard kill spells and you've only got 17 creatures, man, I'll trade one of my creatures out with yours and I'll kill the rest of them. Like, it just doesn't seem like you're going to be able to keep much on the battlefield. And then every one of these spells, you have to start turning at my creatures. It just means that my Glorybringer is going to get more work done. Yeah, you might get in there early, but it's not running enough of the early creatures. Like, no 2-mana creature? Come on. Like, I'm sorry, but if this is your 11-0 deck, it's time to get another venue. Where we at? Where we at? Hey, there's our cards. I love that. We just goof off, and then all of a sudden, a bot shows up, has all of our cards, and we just go, like, play Magic. You know, because it's what we do. All right, guys. I got to refill the cup. So if you want me to play one more game for you, everybody go get another cup. Go refill the drinks. I'll be right back. All right, muting the mic. I'll be back. All right. Let the family know what's going on. We're extending the stream just for you guys. Don't forget the meatloaf. That's right. We got to get the meatloaf. Actually, don't forget the black-eyed peas tonight, you know. You got to have luck. And then if you really believe in those old-timer tales, you got to eat your turnip greens, too, for the money. So you have, luck and turnip greens. So actually, when I get off this stream, I am no lie. I'm going to go put on a pan of cornbread. I've got to go make it up, but get out my cast iron skillet, make my cornbread, and make some black-eyed peas. Man, I forgot the hog jaw. Wow. Yeah, all the good stuff. All of it. Yeah, but that's what's going on with me after we smash some face with this budget red deck. I think the whole deck, if, matter of fact, I'll pull it up. Why not? So let's go budget red, export, save, Manatraders, where'd you go? Manatraders, let's go to my cart, empty cart. Yeah, I don't think that works half the time. And we go budget red, upload. The whole deck, sideboard and all, gonna cost you $13, guys. $13. So $15. That's with the Rampaging Ferocidons. Honestly, I would prefer to say if we're just going to spend $15 on it, let's put these Rampaging Ferocidons main board, right? Like, forget that 3-mana burn spell. Give me the Ferocidon. Let's go play some Magic. Oh, Samasamic? Well, good luck, buddy. Right? No, Nightbot. This is budget red. This ain't jank. This is a real deal. I'm keeping this. Does this hand just not look better? Does this hand just not look better? Even though I can't burn to the face with these, doesn't it just look better? I just can't help it. Mark, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, sir. Wow, some of you are on the East Coast. It's coming up on New Year's here real soon. Wow. Right? Like this $10 budget deck just feeds better hands. Yeah, these magma sprays may be junk against like a blue-black control. And if that is the case, I'm going to start using some strikes here. Let's just throw down this Rampaging Ferocidon and see if he can answer it. No cycle. I mean, no sensor. That's hard to fatal push, buddy. If you're holding fatal push, that's hard to fatal push. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gonna consign it. Alright. Okay, he consigns it. Um, so we're gonna let him fatal push one of these instead. Alright, whatever. Like, I'll magma spray my own dude. I ain't scared. If he ain't got no bodies, I ain't scared. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna magma spray here. he, he negated the magma spray. He negated the magma spray. Almost sprayed it again just for the heck of it. I can't believe it. Whatever. Fine. Fine. I'm just gonna play the Frost on and pass. Oh, that was good. Oh, that's hilarious, guys. I'm sorry. Wow. He negated our magma spray. Pennsylvania proud. Well, hey, good for you, buddy. I got a friend that lives over in Red Lion. I don't know if you know where the heck that is at, but Red Lion, Pennsylvania. I was in the military with him. Pretty cool guy. What's he gonna kill? I'm gonna magma spray it. Because I can. He just can't do anything about it. It's funny. Like, he just can't deal with the Ferocidon. So he committed it that time. Alright. That's cool. Well, good for him. There's an opt. Sure. And we'll just pass. I was in the Marine Corps infantry. I got 2 to Iraq and 1 to Afghanistan, 2004 through 2009. Extended 18 months to go back for my 3rd tour with the boys. I couldn't let my boys go without me, you know. I'd gotten in, you know, a little bit earlier than I did a 4-year, and then after the 4-year I did an 18-month extension that actually ended up being like 19 and a half months and everything else. But you know, that's fine. Like, I was good with it. They gave me 31 grand for that extension, so I was good with that. You know, there was a lot of money in tours back then. So we've got him pretty much dead here. I'm just gonna wait. We'll do it on his turn. I mean, I could do it right here from trying to go around the disallow. Like, I don't know. Like, if we're trying to play around the disallow, we might not want to. Like, we just want to tap right now. But you know, right? The Navy's bullet catchers. And it's whatever it is, man. I've got friends in the Army. I've got friends in the Navy. My wife's father was Lieutenant Colonel. So yeah, my wife's father was Lieutenant Colonel in the Marine Corps. Her grandfather was a gunner in the Coast Guard, and then my grandfather was a cook in the Army. Like, I just come from a family of military. And then on my other dad's side, which is my other side of the family, my my grandfather there was in the infantry. He actually was in the Philippines in World War II. God rest his soul. So my wife is IT, and that's actually what I do now. So like, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see if he has the disallow. All right. Whoa, undo. We don't have to pay that. Does he have the disallow? Show it. Yeah, he did. Now that's what an undefeatable red deck feels like. Like I haven't even brought anything in here. I guess we could take out like magma spray. Um, where's the magma sprays? Magma spray, and we'll just bring in like open fire. I kind of like Karizeb's expertise in case he like brings in something, but J-side. Oh yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, I'll say cheers to absolutely every one of you. If you served, I don't care what branch you're in. If you weren't in the Marine Corps, I'm sorry, but hey, thanks for serving. And those of you that weren't in the Marine Corps, you'll understand that joke. The rest of you, if you don't understand that joke, then you can make your comments about it. But yeah, it's a service member thing. We all have our jokes against each other. Matter of fact, there you go. Another call to action for the stream. Let me know in the stream right now your favorite military acronyms, and I'll give you a couple quick examples. Marines, muscles are required, intelligence not accepted, sir. Navy, never again volunteer yourself. You go with it. What do you got? What are your favorites? Which ones really grind your gears? Because if you're real military, a lot of things can grind your gears, and it doesn't even bother you. It's amazing what the human body can learn to put up with. And I tell you, if you were in the infantry, you know the true full power of that statement. Ship. So our F&Ms on a ship feature a lot of paper with a lot of printed ink. So you guys actually play on ship, and you're like, yeah, I'll just look up and see what the latest postings are, and we'll just proxy them, right? Why not? I mean, you're stuck out there 6 to 7 months. You can get internet. You can go to the. I know you can go up deck or whatever it is. I only spent a little bit of time on the ship. Yes, sir. In Navy equipment, sir. That's right. Um, that is, I like that one. What are we doing here? What are we doing? We're just gonna go another bow mat. That's right. Just get this bad boy out, right? I like it. Oh, got the scatter. We'll probably just burn him. Into his turn, just burn him. Next turn, we're looking at Uncrop Crasher here. And then we've got all this burn to just like seal the deal with when we're done. So that's how you do it. Yeah, there you go. Look at flexing core. There you go. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome that I've got so many military guys in the stream. Well, I guess it's one of the reasons I try to be like super nice, because I don't know, the military always made me conscious of such. Wow. All right, so we're gonna put a third card here um, under bow mat. Yeah, I'll exert, and we'll make that guy unblockable or unable to block. When Marines call me a squid, I would agree and give them the definition of a squid: a sea creature who feeds on lower marine life. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, oh, that's good. I've never heard that one, and I was on ship. No, none of the sailors there. Sorry, none of the seamen there were able to come up with anything quite so witty. Which we get. Oh, I figured we get fatal pushed here. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm glad I'm playing red because I'm paying more attention to chat right now than I am the game. This is like whatever. What is the color deck? What is the color deck though? What? That's what you call like the first rank. Like if you're in the Marine Corps, you're a private. If you're in the Navy, you're a seaman. If you're in the Air Force, you're a the other one. uh, you know, the one where watch him counter this and get to draw a card. You can do it, dude. Counter it. Counter it. You can do it. You can negate it, man. Oh, what are you committing? Are you committing our lightning strike? He committed the lightning strike. Whatever. Alright, I'm just going to play cards that haven't passed the turn. Right? The chair force? What? Revolutionary rebuff? Nice, dude. He's definitely, he's definitely holding in there. His Baral making it possible. It's okay. It's okay. So, next turn we draw a card. Like this put it what? Consign return target online permanent to its owner's hand. What did he counter us with? I'm confused. I thought he committed my lightning strike. When did this happen? I don't know. I'm confused about something here. Oh, that was the card that he, you may draw a card if you do discard a card. That's how, okay. Woo! Alright, so we get On-Crop Crasher here. We put a Lightning Strike under Bomat Courier. Yeah, sure. We'll exert this one. We'll not exert this one. We'll put the exert here. Oh, this is so good. Like, this is what a real burn or red deck feels like. Like, if you want to play red deck wins, this is how you do it. So we know that one of these cards is Lightning Strike, and I'm also just going to go ahead and take it while he's tapped out. We're just not even waiting. Bam. Lightning Strike, Cat and Lantern Storm. He's at 4 life. He's got to do some countering. He's got some stuff to do. Oh god, I gotta go back and read. What have you done? Red equals autopilot win, right? Exactly. When it's a good red deck, absolutely. That's exactly what happens. Did he just... He just cast memory, guys. Oh my god, he cast memory. So there's one. Built a smash. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so maybe I should have played the other land. 1, 2, 3. And we go... we just play Rampaging Frost on and let him start casting spells. I'm just going to play Lantern Storm. I'm going to play Rampaging Frostodon. And I'm just going to swing. What does he got? What does he have? Like this Rampaging Ferocidon becomes a huge problem for him because this is not a May ability. Like when this lands, he's going to start making dudes. When he starts making dudes, well, it's over. So I'm just going to exert. And if he wants to kill Captain Lannery Storm here, that is perfectly okay. I'm just going to exert on the 6/6. And if we try to get it, if we can get in with Lannery Storm, we're good with that. If he sticks Brawl in front of it, we're good with that. If he casts this spell, which we were kind of expecting, he makes a body, which puts him at 1. So he's gonna do that so that he can eat the Lannery Storm and he can block with the Brawl. So he's gonna block both here. I 100% am going to. So he consigned the Rampaging Ferocidon. Okay. But before the consign went off, that happened. What do we do? Ah, man. So we don't have an artifact thing that we can... I want to kill this Brawl, though, right? Yeah, we'll kill it. I can't believe we didn't hit any burn out of all of that. So next turn, the idea is to go Sunscorched Desert, sack a land. That's the idea. That's what we do. No, it doesn't have trample unless you have artifact, man. It's gotta be an artifact, right? Otherwise, like, you know how much we would be playing this card if it gave anything trample and +3/+3? God, you thought Giant Growth was good. Yeah, it's got, there's some restrictions right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got lifelink. Lifelink in the house. He's getting in for 6. He's doing it. He's doing it. You do it. You do it, you doozer. I'm sorry, I'm a dad. My son, he watches the doozers. All right. All right. Where are your... He's got to have counters for so much stuff here because this is a real red deck. It's got a plethora of ways to finish you off. So we're just going to try the first one because that's the easy way to do it. Costs a lot less mana to do it this way than it does to do it this way. And guys, that is what I think about a real red deck. For $15, $15 in tickets. I think the entire deck and paper is only like $30. You can play red, stupid cheap. Now we weren't against a real aggro deck, so we didn't actually get to play with any of the Karizeb's expertise. But I want to tell you guys, Karizeb's expertise ain't no joke. That's a real card, man. Like you think hijack, right? That's a real burn deck. Like that, like you can burn with creatures just as well as you can burn with dudes. And I'm telling you, this On-Crap Crasher and Rampaging Ferocidon, man, that's how you do it, right? Nice Cosmos, right? Are you serious, Cosmos? Man, I'm glad you actually enjoyed that red white approach. Like, dude, I think that red white approach is a ton of fun, and that's probably the most competitive jank you can play in standard, other than like what we're trying to build here. By the way, guys, I am still brewing with this, and I've got a couple ideas here that I'm probably going to be pushing on you guys here real soon that I think you're going to like. This Aether Geode Miner here with the decoction module and the fabrication module, there's something really there. Like the Flashing Miners deck. If you guys haven't seen Flashing Miners yet, go look at my videos on my channel. Check out the Flashing Miners. Awesome, awesome. Also, if anyone's still watching and you ain't subscribed yet, what are you doing? If you're still here and you haven't subscribed, what is going on? Hit that subscribe button. I hope you're all having an absolutely terrific New Year's. I've had a lot of fun tonight, guys. You know what that means, right? I said it. I said it. Needs Panharmonicon? No, it doesn't. It needs Snake. Snake is a second decoction module or a second fabrication module. That's all it needs. It doesn't need any Panharmonicon. It's perfectly fine. Actually, if anything, it needs Long Tusk Cup. But, that being said, Treasure Map would actually be really good. I actually thought about Treasure Map in this deck, and I'm not going to click on this one, this Abzan Aggro here, because it's got a lot of other things in it. Me and some of the guys worked it out at the store championships this weekend. I did not do well. I just got tore up at store championships. It just did not do well. At some point this week, I am going to be playing another deck here. I'll give you guys a preview of it. It's a little bit jank. It's not extremely competitive, but it's pretty budget and runs a couple cards that a lot of people want to see run that just haven't been getting any action. And it's Simic Desert, so right, Professor Snake. Yeah, I actually think Treasure Map's really good. One more round of Drunk Turn Deck Sideways Red. That's probably why we played red deck there at the end. You just turn things sideways. Like, I swear, I don't even think I looked at Magic the whole time. And that's why I don't like red deck. I told you guys a while back that red deck was like my least favorite deck. That's because like it takes that much brain power. You guys are horrible. Horrible. Like, I shouldn't be here right now. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be gone. Like, I got family I'm going to go spend New Year's with. It's only 9:30 here, but, I can't believe Magic's actually still working. Andrew's just like, I don't want to go to, like, I got nothing to do. Man, this looks like a bad hand. It still looks better than that other deck, but it looks like a bad hand. I don't have any action early, so I'm just going to mulligan. It got worse. I'm going to 5. And keep it. Probably shouldn't have put that Capillary Storm on top. Yep. This is drunk turning stuff sideways. Turn off auto yields. Turn off auto yields. Yes. Whew. I got quick there, fellas. I got quick. Hey, it's Subscriber Sunday, guys, and like I just want to let y'all know that I do this for you guys. Like, no lie. You guys make me have a ton of fun when I play Magic, and just seriously, thanks. So we're gonna target that guy. Do we lightning strike and just go for 5 right here? Bam, done. Sure, why not, right? I mean, it looks like it's a blue-white God Pharaoh's gift, so this is probably going to be one of the last times we can get some real good damage in. I don't know. Next turn we're playing Captain Lannery Storm. The captain, he'll make it happen. She'll make it happen. Forgot. All the captains are female. Like, what's up with that? Yeah, turn stuff sideways. You might join. Well, I will let you guys know that all Patreon content is going to be not suitable for work. All Patreon content is going to be private. There will be no way to see that content other than Patreon, and it's 18 plus. Like, if you can donate to Patreon, then you can be in. I'm going to put this out first because we got a redundant copy, so if he's going to remove something, I want him to go ahead and remove this. He's got no blocker for the on-crop crasher, so we can hang on to that for a minute. Yeah, cool. Alright, yeah, if he's going to counter anything, I would have rather have been that. We can still get in for 1 here. But yeah, like, I don't want to like push the Patreon on you guys because like I was actually holding off on it for a while, and then some people started like going, hey, do you actually have a Patreon and stuff? So yeah, I went ahead and did it. But I figured Patreon is where we can do all of the uncensored whatever you guys want to do. I mean, it's all about you guys anyway. So he's still got no blockers, so I'm just going for another Captain Lannery Storm here. If we hit the Captain Storm, we can go Soulscar Mage. Really? It's just going to counter everything. I got you, dude. You got it. Just keep countering. Nope. Can't do nothing about it, fella. You got me. If we could have got that Captain down, I was just going to play Soulscar Mage at end of turn. I know that's sad, like you miss out on a point of damage, but right? Like, is there even such a thing as as a Patreon that has censored content? Right? That's all right. We'll take him one at a time. If he ever like actually taps down to play something, then we'll play the On Crop Crasher. Hey, I like this. We just go Bomat. Get in for two here. Like, do we play this? Settle? He decided not to settle. Are you gonna wait till we get a card under it before you settle? He's gotta settle the wreckage. That's crazy. And he decided not to do it for 2 points of damage. Okay. Well, that's cute. Captain Morgan, that's rum, dude. Do you not hear my accent? Nothing but bourbon enters this body, son. Nothing but bourbon. Um, yeah. Man, this stream is so demonetized. It's stupid. Yeah, I kind of expect him to just fumigate here. Uh, I don't have any other thing to do with my mana. And I can leave one open for the Bomat Courier. So do we just trade it all for land? The whole shindig? I kind of want to keep one back. I know it sounds dirty just not swinging with everything. I should have swung with the Bomat though. Let's go settle. Yeah, I should have swung with the Bomat. I meant to swing with the Bomat. This way I could have sacked it and drew a card. I did want to keep back one like Soulscar Mage. Glimmer your opponent to 0. Crown? Hey, there's nothing with Crown. My father was always a rich and rare man himself. He didn't drink much, but when he did, he liked rich and rare. So, I think Crown's Canadian. Is Crown Canadian? I don't know. But I think rich and rare is as well. So, he's going to settle again. Yeah, I'm just going to trade it in for the card. I get a land. I get a land and another land and you guys will have to let me know in the comments though. Too young. Well, hey, then I actually feel bad if you're too young to drink. I feel bad that we're sitting here talking about drinking. If anyone is drinking tonight, I do implore all of you drink responsibly. If for some reason you're watching this and you're not at home and you're going to have to travel after you drink, call Uber. It ain't worth it. We were talking about the military earlier, and I'll say this. In the entire time we were at war in Iraq, we lost more Marines to accidents here in America than we did overseas. So be responsible, gentlemen. Ladies too, drunk drivers and drinking and driving is not prejudice to gender, and any of us can fall victim to it. So please, that just ain't something to do. What? We're getting our approach. He's approached us. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we've got no cards in hand, and we can't burn 17 damage through an approach. So what do? We say we don't need magma spray. And I just want more powerhouse, getting in there, getting it done. Although I might steal his cat with a card. He has expertise. Absolutely. Right there you go. Wow, a Navy Corpsman. You guys are awesome. There was one attached to every Marine Corps platoon in the infantry. If you do decide to Uber and then decide not to, it's a $5 cancel fee. If you decide to Uber, don't back out. Take that Uber home. You'll thank yourself when you actually wake up in your bed in the morning. Really? All right. Well, we've got 14 more minutes, and I'm going to talk everyone on the East Coast into the new year. And that's going to be the end of the stream, guys. I'm telling you. I'm going to let you know right now. You ain't talking me into another game. Everyone's going to be like, man, we love this, like, this Eric, this inebriated Eric. That or you hate me, one or the other. I don't know. All right. Ooh, wow. Well, so we've got 3 lands, and then like just stuff to do on turn 1, stuff to do on turn 2, and 3, and yeah, I like it. Let's get in there. Sad face? What do you mean sad face? What's the sad face? But I'm on the East Coast, yes. You're all nerds. Every one of you. You're going to spend the New Year's with Eric from Sideboard Gaming. You're all nerds. And I love each and every one of you for it. In a weird, sadistic way. You guys are awesome. Oh, wow. All right. I could have played we could have just went like double shock right here. Yeah, let's hit him with that. I don't even know what I'm tapping at this point, but we're going to just invigorating rampage and just hit him as hard as we can right here. Bam. Getting in there for 6 on turn 2. Get it, Delver? What? You ain't got nothing on this, Delver. Nothing. 6 on 2. Yeah, I stream every day, dude. The only day I don't stream is the days I play Paper Magic, and that's Friday Night Magic. Yeah, every night at 7. Although you won't be able to talk me into this most nights because, you know, I have a family and, you know, wife and all these other things. We're going to try to get this Land Storm out again. He was able to answer it like every time last game, but, you know, we'll see. Maybe he just cycles here in response. Nah, he's got the scatter. Alright, well, it means next turn we got to do that double shock before he can get the, what's it called? Settle the wreckage online. Oh, yeah, I like that. Alright, so we're going to go for more damage. You got this scatter, dude? Opt? Okay, cool. I like opt. Opt means he doesn't currently have it, and he's looking. Yes! He's moving to blocks. I'm going to go ahead and shock. We're just going to try to get him for as much damage as possible here. I mean, we're close, guys. We're real close. Well, man, that's great, dude. I appreciate that, Andrew. That means a lot. Fifth Moon, man. You've been silent. You just get here? Stopping by to say hi? Well, thanks, man. Yeah, burned him. Didn't have the settle. Get it. Ooh, get wrecked, son. All right, let's get in on the last one here. Really? So, before I was a streamer, I played a lot of World of Warcraft, right? Like, I played World of Warcraft for, from, like, when I was home from the military. Like, I got my account back in 2004, right before I went into the boot camp in the Marine Corps. So, I've been playing World of Warcraft for, like, friggin' ever. And I haven't played World of Warcraft in quite a while now, but we used to do these drunken Kara streams where if you die, take a shot, right? Like, so I thought about having a Patreon only, like, drunken punt stream, right? Hey, if you guys catch me in a punt, I'll take a shot. If we do that, Patreon streams will more than likely have the webcam up. Like, I know a lot of you are looking at the thing, up here where the little skull is in the top right hand corner. Yeah, I do have a webcam. I just don't run it. But Patreon streams, we'll have the webcam. We'll be taking shots. We'll be doing a lot of things. It'll be a lot of fun. I do recommend you be an adult for that, though. All right, game 3. How much damage can we get in on turn 2? Oh, this is going to be stupid on turn 2. Ah. What do you got, dude? Come on. You're just going to play tap land and pass. Oh, my God. Let's just run this Soul Scar Mage all the way home. All the way home. So we can go 4 or 5 damage. We can do 6 on 2. And what? He's going to play Authority? Well, that's fine, dude. We're just going to kill you with this dude. Just this one. Alright, maybe that one. Alright, so I'm just going to Invigorate it this turn. Because, like, that's one of the ones, like, don't counter this, please. So we'll just go ahead and get in for 6. That's so broken. Turn 2, 6 damage. By the way, this little budget deck didn't have a sideboard. I threw these Invigorating Rampages in just for the fun of it. Just because I thought it was a good card. But man, Invigorating Rampage and Soulscar Mage is a real thing. That's a 6-3 on turn 2, dude. All hopped up on Mountain Dew. Woohoo! Right? What movie is that from? You guys want to see something stupid? Look up Dew Mouth or Mountain Dew Mouth or whatever. It's a real friggin' thing. I'm from Kentucky and Mississippi, so wow, he's gonna tap out again. We're gonna get the Iron Crop Crasher. Do we play the Iron Crop Crasher or do we just go? I'm just gonna attack. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, we're just sticking it all in him. Let's just put the whole thing in. Right? Like, it's just, ugh. Yeah, it was. It was. But apparently there was this thing in Kentucky where people were putting, like, soda in their babies' bottles and things. And, like, it was causing kids to grow up. Like, by the time they would get their adult teeth, they just had none. It was just, it was bad. Lightning strike off the top. Come on. Boom. Oh, that ain't it. But that's what we were looking for. We just need to get in for 1 right here. Pass turn. Beat him down with a single creature. A single creature, guys. Yeah, it was bad. Like, I haven't drank a Mountain Dew in years, but I grew up drinking them. Like Mountain Dew and sweet tea, buddy. And sweet tea in the South is like syrup. Like, not, and I don't mean like scissorp. Like, I mean like Cairo syrup. Pour it over your pancakes. It's so thick with sugar. Okay, guys. Well, do we do it or do we just swing? Do we play safe here and like swing first, make him like do something? Like, if he doesn't block, we could just, I don't know. We'll pass. I don't know. We now put him on having to have an instant speed do this now. So if you've got disallow, you got to do it right now, dude. And then if you're going to disallow, that means you're tapped out on your turn, and I'm just going to hit you on my turn. Opponent gives a GG's. Opponent gave the GG's. That was it. All right, guys. We've got what? 3 minutes. All right. Here's what I'm going to do for you guys on the East Coast. We're just going to pull up, open up this little silly little program here. We'll set this. We're going to go to 22. Sorry, this is not something. This is not part of the streamer thing that you guys normally see. This is the stuff that's running in the background. We'll go Happy New Year's. I can't type. I can't type. I can't type. And I'll hit start. We'll do a New Year's countdown here, guys. Let's go ahead and jump back over to countdown to New Year's, everyone. Thanks for right nerd stuff, like just crazy stuff that you guys are not supposed to be able to see or normally see. But I've switched us over to the countdown. We're going to count our way into New Year's, the last couple minutes here, and for those of you on the East Coast, my glass is held high for you. Happy New Year's. I hope your 2018 is absolutely terrific. Hasbro, if you somehow see this, Dev just posted 5 things he would like to see changed. I actually like all 5 of those things. So, Hasbro, in 2018, come on, give us better card stock. Make sure that Arena is not junk. And don't let MTGO fade away. Please. Print Dominaria, right? And what's another one? What's another good one? Huh? Come on, you guys got to have something for me here. This is going to be your countdown to New Year's, huh, Jeffrey? All right. Well, hey, look, man, I am just absolutely terrific. I'm humbled that you guys would spend New Year's with me. That means so much. Like Subscriber Sunday, we'll do New Year's. 5, 4, 3, 2. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year's to absolutely every one of you. Happy New Year's. I've had a lot of fun. God bless. I hope you guys had fun with this. We'll see you next time here on the Sideboard. Enjoy your night. I don't want to hit the button. Right? Happy New Year's, everyone. I'm going to finish this drink. Cheers. Mark, Jeffrey, Andrew, Marius, Ambrose, Core, J-Side, TB Rensky. I butchered your name. I'm sorry. Rich, if you're still in here, you haven't spoken in a while. You probably got mad at me over the Salinity thing. Fifth Moon, if you check back in. Hey, Core Light. Who else was in the stream? Bunch of people. Everyone in the stream right now. Hey, much love for all of you. Happy New Year's. I had a lot of fun. Hope you had fun. We'll catch you next time here on the Sideboard.